In 2012 I made a tutorial on fireworks, placing fireworks on an image. Now I had a request from a subscriber if I could turn this into an animation. Well, animation is quite a lengthy process, so I'll make this one and call it the limited animation, because back in the old days 8mm used to use 16 frames per second, so you can see where the limitation would be in doing it in Gimp. If for 1 second I'd need to make a good 16 frames plus more. So I'll close this off and we'll start our tutorial on animating fireworks. First I need to make a brush. So I go to File, New, and I change the width to 400 pixels. I come over to the Layers channel, right click and add an alpha channel. That'll give me a transparency later on. I grab the black and drag it and drop it into that image. Go to Filters, Noise, HSV Noise, and turn the value right up to 255. Click OK. I come back to Filters. I go to Distort, right down here to Wind. Now I increase the strength of the wind to about 30. Click OK. Now I come over to the image, transform, and rotate that image 90 degrees. Return back to Filters, back to Distorts and Polar Accordions. Now here I leave it as a default. Click OK. You can see why I put the alpha channel in. I've got that transparency background. I come over to here to select by colour. Just click in the black area, return to the keyboard and press the delete key and remove all the black. Go to Select and select None. We go to Colours, Colour Balance, bring the yellow up very bright and click OK. I go to Edit and I copy that to the clipboard, return to Edit and paste it as a new brush. Give it a name. And a name. And there's our new brush. Now I go and open a file, recent one. There's our Opera House. Now I need to duplicate this, so I hit the duplication button and click on it and rename it so I know where it is. So it's the second one. I'll return to the lower one and then go to the top and we work on the first one. Now I need some guides, so I'll go to the top and pull down my horizontal line, go to the left side and pull across a vertical line. Go back and do the same thing again, but a little bit lower on this one, and now I'll put in another vertical over here. Now I'll go to my brush tool. I've got my fireworks brush selected. Now I increase that to about 50 or 60. Now go to the center and you'll see it grab into the center. Bang. I click on it once. Now I'll go and duplicate that image. Increase my firework size. Click it once again. Duplicate. Now you can see the effect we're going to get as we go along. Once again, duplicate that image, increase the brush size, and you keep going with that effect until you get the fireworks the size you want. Now it's a limited animation, as I stated, because I'm not going to put the reflection in the water, and the other thing is when this fireworks goes out, it should go out gradually, not a quick snap. Well, in this case I'll be just using the quick snap idea. Now I go to second and move it up to the top. Now go back to my brush tool and reduce the size down to 59 or 60. Click in there, duplicate an image. Once again we go through the process of enlarging each brush size, duplicating the image, increase the brush size, and so on. We just keep doing that until we get what we want. Now these fireworks are in front of the Opera House, and I could place them behind, but once again it would make it a long process, so it's all very limited. Now I go back to filters, come down to animation, and I put it in playback. Now in playback it gives me 10 frames per second. You can go faster, but you can't go any slower. But in the 8mm days we had 16 frames per second, so this should be okay. We'll click on the play button. Now you can see the effect of the fireworks. I'll close this off. Now I go and save my file or export it as, it's asking for a name, I'll just type in fireworks. Now I'll go down here and choose the file extension. Now I could just put in the GIF file because that's all it's going to be. But I just want to show you here you've got animated brush. We don't want a brush, we want our image. So I'll come along here and just put in GIF. Now you can see there it's changed to GIF. Now I'll click on export. Now you can notice there it has an option because it realizes there's many images in the layers channel. So I'll click on animation. Now it gives me a delay between frames. Now this is milliseconds. Now that'll be far too quick. So I'll increase this to about 235. Click on export, and it's done its job. Now I close Gimp off and we go and have a look at our GIF image in animation. Because I saved it in a GIF animation file and changed this frame rate to 235 milliseconds between frames, you get a slower animation. But GIF doesn't give you a very good quality image. But anyway, you can save that to a web page or whatever you like. So thanks to my subscriber for requesting that.